again with another video, and then today's video is going to be all about morning routines. And now I'm going to go through my morning routine, what you should avoid in your morning routines, and what are the must-haves in a good morning routine. So my morning routine looks something like I wake up, and then immediately after I wake up I go drink a cup of water, and then after I drink a cup of water I go outside in the sun, do some dynamic warm-ups and some dynamic stretches, and then after that I listen to a podcast or maybe an audiobook, something like that. And that's my morning routine. And then after that I have a cold shower. Cold shower is an absolute must-have, and you can see it's here, it's on one of my must-haves. But before we go into that, let's look at what to avoid in your morning routine. And now I've experimented with all of these things. I'm speaking totally from experience and from the experience of others. And from what I found is that if I wake up and I watch TV, it just doesn't work. It just kills my energy for the rest of the day, and it just doesn't work at any level. I mean, I'm sure there's some science and researches behind it, but just avoid that, because once you start your day off, you want to focus on starting your day off with lots of momentum, because the thing is, your day is all about momentum. You need to start off at a very, very high level, so throughout your whole day it just snowballs down, right? You just start off with a snowball here and you roll it down the mountain of snow, and it just collects and piles up, and at the end of the day it's actually quite a big snowball. So that's when you want to utilize that snowball and momentum effect. And also, when you want to avoid, this is all immediately after waking up. You can do this sometime in your morning, but not immediately after waking up. And in general, I just don't recommend watching any TV. It's fine once every now and then, but I don't recommend it at all. Laptops, and phones, you want to avoid checking your emails and going on Instagram immediately after you wake up. Things like that, WhatsApping, chatting, stuff like that. And you also want to avoid a negative environment. And what I mean by this is that you don't want to be around maybe people that are gossiping or something. I don't know, you don't want to have any negative energy around you. That's why you're going to start your day off very positive, very light-hearted, and then towards the rest of the day you're obviously going to be put into those negative environments. So you don't want to start off in that negative environment, like waking up on the wrong side of the bed, that kind of thing. Yeah, and then a lot of people, this is what I wrote down here, the question mark, coffee. Should you avoid coffee in the morning? Should you not? That's kind of another topic. I'll do a whole video and a whole blog about should you drink coffee in the morning, pros and cons of coffee. I've done a lot of experimentation with it. I've read a lot about it, because coffee is very important, and the pros and cons, they're not very minor. They're actually quite big pros and cons, the kind of big things that have very big effects when it comes to your lifestyle and kind of your hormone, what's happening hormonally. It affects a lot of that, and it could mess you up. This thing could be like your bread and butter of your whole day, but we'll go into that another day. But if for now, my advice is don't exceed 2 cups of coffee a day, 3 cups of coffee a day, right? That's bare maximum is 2 to 3 cups. If you're drinking over that, then that's unhealthy. That is science will say that is not enough. But avoiding and having coffee, that's a whole different other story. So the must-haves in the morning: starting off your morning and drinking some water. That is essential, because that starts you off in a water surplus. That means the entire day you won't be dehydrated. The entire day you start your day off with extra water, and then that's also very good. And then in the morning, if you're looking a bit bloated or have a lot of water retention in the morning, you really release all that water in the morning when you're drinking that water. That's very good. You'll feel mentally sharp, and you'll actually look a lot better. And then cold shower. Cold shower is an absolute must-have in my morning, because it just shocks you out of your sleep. You're wide awake. You're able to focus a lot better, and you start your morning off by pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, and you're already in that mentality of discipline of pushing yourself already. And then something small that you do on a regular basis, you'll never get used to it. That's the nice thing about it, is that you never get used to it, and every morning it's kind of something that is like, oh man, I gotta have a cold shower, but you gotta do it. And then warming up is very important. You get all the blood flowing in your body. Very important, get blood flow to your brain and all your muscles. And then also I like to include stretching because I like to get all the lactic acid out of your muscles, because if you keep that lactic acid in you the whole day, it induces a lot of fatigue in you, and that makes you feel like a little bit lazy and a little bit down and all that. You want to start off your day very energized, so get all that lactic acid out of you, get that blood pumping everywhere. And also, this also just for good overall health. All these must-haves. It's good for overall health, because cold showers so very good for you. Helps with things like inflammation, helps fight against depression. It stimulates your immune system early in the morning, so you're less likely to fall ill, and all these kind of things. All these things are centered around good health, and obviously it starts your morning off with lots of energy. And I like to motivate myself in the morning, but what I mean by that is that motivation. I don't mean go on YouTube and search a motivational video. I mean, do something that's gonna motivate you, like I don't know, read a Rag to Riches success story in the morning, read a book, something, or listen to a podcast. I like to do that, something like that, to get the juices flowing for the rest of your day. Start your day off on a very high note. Yeah, and you can kind of see how my morning really includes a lot of these must-haves. I try and keep it very simple, basic, because once you start getting overcomplicated, it becomes harder for you to follow it yourself. And plus, when it's very simple, it means that when something I don't know, interrupts your day or interrupts your morning, or there's always things that are coming up, all these emergencies. This doesn't take a lot of time, and it's just quick. I can get it done, out of the way, and then I'm on with the rest of my day. And yeah, that's about it. And then also a little bit more about my morning routine. I like to wake up, start working, do a little bit of blogging, etc. And if you do with eating is also quite important. If you do eat in the morning and you don't do intermittent fasting, that's fine. When you're eating in the morning, make sure you have a good healthy breakfast. Green shake is a great way to start with your morning. Lots of micronutrients that it absorbs into your body. That's the way your body likes to start with a lot of fiber. Keeps you full throughout the whole day, so you won't be starving throughout the whole day, and also you won't end up overeating because of a lot of fiber in your diet. And so something fibrous and healthy in the morning. And then if you're doing intermittent fasting, obviously drinking that cup of water is gonna help you stay full for the rest of the day. Yeah, and that's all for my morning routines. If you want to see more videos like this or something else, please comment below. Or you can also check out my blog, which I just wrote this morning about morning routines. Alright, and I'll put a link to all of that kind of stuff in the description below. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys learned something useful, and come back next time for the next video.